Losers bracket round 4, game number 1 of this best of 3 series taking place soon. There we go. Game number 1 of the best of 3 series, Sea of Fortune. Losers bracket round 4 here in WoWs Classic Season, whatever the fuck season we're in. And the green team for this game are going to be Kremlin, Conqueror, Worcester, Moskva, Minotaur, Colbert, Haragumo, Daring. And they, on the other hand, are going to be running Ohio, Conqueror, Moscow, Minotaur, Henry IV, Haragumo, Daring. And we all want to know, is this Colbert worthy of the church? This is all that we care about. We don't care about any other builds that are part of this game. We just want to know, are you truly a member of the Church of Colbert? Amazing. And it turns out he's running Reload mod. He's running Top Grade Gunner. He's running Heavy HE. He's running Concealment Expert and he's running Concealment Expert and Concealment Module, but we'll let him get away with that one. This man has a Reload mod Colbert with VHE. Doesn't have Demolition Expert either, but he's almost church. Almost church. Right, anyway. Let's have a look at some other builds over here. Minotaur, here, you're going to be a Radar Minotaur. You're going to be running Survivability Expert, RPF. This guy in the Haragumo going to be running AFT, RPF, Legendary Module, Reload mod. We have a Daring running a standard build. We have Daring also running a standard build. Both of them running IFA. Actually, they're running slightly different variations. One of them's running Rudder mod. The other one's running Damage Control module. I'm not sure if I like the Damage Control module or not. Minotaur here, going to be running RPF Radar. We have Ohio here, full Tonk with Adrenaline Rush and Turret Traverse. Not using the Expert Loader. Conqueror here, going to be running Tonk. Moskva. Improved survivability, evasion, legendary module, Henry IV, relatively standard. With RPF though, that's slightly off kilter. Like usually you want top grade gunner on your Henry, but I suppose if you're gonna be sending him along a flank, I don't know, you want some intel. Daring here, gonna be running IFA standard build. We have Haragumo. I think we already looked at you, didn't we? Wustav, no leg mod, Kremlin, Tonk. And we have some shells going back and forth already, so that's enough of that. Let's go have a look at the deployments really quickly while this guy gets peppered with shells. And what the hell is this deployment? Okay, so we'll go over Shaft first. Shaft will be sending Haragumo over at the 10 line, along with the Worcester going to be catching up with him. Daring going to be diving into the A cap. Kremlin going to be hovering between A and B. We're going to look see which side he wants to go to. Moscow going to be looking to get the radar position between B, C. And then we have Minotaur Daring going to be heading over the top of C. You're going to be looking for the Minotaur Daring is an interesting one. Conqueror and Colbert going over to somewhere on the 10 line. Meanwhile, for WND, we have the Henry IV bow in going over to A. We have the Moskva turning out and going in reversing towards AB. Conqueror diving towards A. Daring hovering outside of B cap. Ohio sliding over to C cap. We have Daring just outside of C cap. Haragumo Minotaur combination out in the 9-10 line, and a second Minotaur hovering at the rock on the 7 line here. Interesting position. Alright, the shelling is commencing. All seems to be focused on the Henry IV right now. And he gets, you know, like 20k. Well, 15k. That was a Conqueror salvo, apparently. Or a Kremlin salvo. I'm not sure which. It's probably the Kremlin. Much more likely to be the Kremlin, actually. Considering he's out of the Conqueror's range. Torpedo's heading across the A cap. Daring is going to be capping this. He's got 33 seconds before that's capped. And there's nothing that's really going to deny him. Like, there's nothing in range to radar him and nothing in range to spot him, so he's fine over there. Torpedo's going to be picked up by Zell. Fink's going to be diving in between all of those. Seems to be alright. Doesn't manage to take any of them. Should be able to take the C cap relatively free as well, because both Minotaurs are nowhere near radar position. Moskva of Jin Yan Yan looks to be the focus of attention with farming wise. Conqueror and Moskva both looking to get on. Like this Moskva is so far back. Just looking to get some DP on him. I suppose this position works. Like you are just able to farm out this Moskva. I kind of like it, to be honest. It's non-standard. I think you'd have done better with a Henry IV in that position, really. But I suppose you can rotate. I suppose you can use the Moskva as initial DPM and rotate it, and then use it for just radar control later. He actually pops his radar now, and he will be picking up the Daring that's in the A cap. Radar comes out from the Minotaur of Zil. Is going to be finding Haragumo, Minotaur, and Daring. Finding all three of those. And you have the Colbert Amazing back here. And Dento and Finks and the Daring here. Everyone should be opening up on this, I think. Radar comes out from the Haragumo. I don't think you want to be doing this. And now you're broadside to a Colbert. That's going to hurt like a lot. Like a lot. Minotaur and Colbert both raining down upon this poor little Haragumo. Shells seem to be mostly missing for now, so he's, oh, no, it's no longer missing. That is not where you want to be. You do not want to be radared in front of a Colbert. Oh, dear. Is he going to survive this? He's on fire. He's already used his damage control. Oh, he's not on fire. He's lost his engine. Shell's still raining down. Now he's on fire. Still has no damage control. He's gonna go down for first blood. Just caught by a Minotaur and a Colbert. That's not how you want to spend your morning. However, Zil did take a massive bit of punishment for this. It looks like he got focused by Minotaur, Daring, and also, like, you know, Ohio, Minotaur. So that'll be a 1-for-1 trade. Lose the Minotaur for the DD. It's whatever. I mean, they also got a fair bit of damage onto this DD as well. And you are gonna deny everything. You're gonna completely deny the ability for that Minotaur to do any sort of pushing now. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Radar comes out from this Minotaur. We'll be picking up that Moskva. We'll also be just picking up this Daring on the edge of it as well. He's gonna be forced out of the cap. There's also gonna be shells raining down from this Conqueror and Moskva. Oh, this Daring might be suffering actually. He's actually gonna go deeper into the radar because he doesn't know where the radar's coming from. If he went forward a little bit, he would have actually got out of it. I think he assumes it's the Moskva radar. A little bit of repositioning there. He can contest B from there, should he need to. They're going to be opening up on front of this Moskva. I'm not sure if you want to be doing that, Chief. Yeah, can't ever expect that. Moskva down to half health, though. Damacon up, heal up. Meanwhile, Minotaur, Haragumo, Smoke Train going to be pushing down the 9-10 line. Need to be very careful of this because you're pushing into a Henry and a Conqueror. And, you know, that is a lot of overmatch for your Minotaur to have to deal with. Although the Henry is shooting HE into the smoke screen, but for reasons. Oh, wait, that's not a Minotaur, that's a Worcester. Never mind me, I'm an idiot. Just don't, yeah, it's fine. I'm an idiot, we all know. Single fire torpedoes going back and forth across here with the two Darings and two Minotaur. Well, two Darings and one Minotaur. Colbert and Minotaur going to be exchanging blows now. Conqueror Salvo going to be coming out as well. That actually, the Minotaur's going to stop. Going to be dodged. The Conqueror saved the other turrets though. Still, not too much damage done. Daring going to be forced to drop that smoke screen to try and protect his Minotaur friend. They're going to find out when the Minotaur goes unspotted, exactly where the opposing Daring is though. Or they'll get a line of sight on it because they figure, okay, I was spotted shooting. There's another Conqueror Salvo coming in. RNG says no. Daring still suffering. He's now raided by the Moskva instead. Minotaur shell still coming in to love him. That might be a dead Daring, you know. Yeah, he's still kind of like stuck staring in towards that Minotaur. At least he's like not under too much pressure, but he can't really cap from there. Looks like they're going to be sending the Kremlin of Luca in there. It looks like they're going to be just capping it via brute force at this point. Minotaur and Colbert once again going to be exchanging blows. Conqueror Salvo coming in too. Colbert has a nice little island here to shoot over, unspotted. Ouch! Yep, that'll be the Minotaur. Finks not going to eat torpedoes. 2-1 ship lead currently in favour of Shaft, and a cap lead currently in favour of Shaft as well. They are also currently contesting B, but they are losing C, so it's not going to come out in the wash, apart from the A cap, which is going to continue ticking. Moskva radar comes out, Minotaur radar comes out, we'll be picking up each other. Moskva and Conqueror are still looking to farm out this Moskva. Conqueror salvo towards that Minotaur does absolutely nothing because, you know, RNG says no. Dento thinks, yeah, getting caught by everything. Everything. Daring and Haragumo and Minotaur all go... Oh wait, that's 2 Darings, not a Haragumo. It's... You don't expect me to read. It looks like the Daring took a big hit from the Colbert in the open though. 1700 health on that Daring and he's got no heals left. Meanwhile, Fink's gonna finally have a couple more salvos landing next to him. He does have a couple of heals in the bank, so... Advantage Shaft on the DD front, I guess? You know, this Minotaur in the middle here, just able to freeform on this Conqueror. Just no... Moskva and Minotaur are going to be Hydraing each other in the middle of the... And the Daring is now forced out of the sea cap because he got caught on that Hydra as well. Henry IV going to be charging towards this smoke screen with the Worcester and Haragumo in it. Fink's going to be... Sorry, not Fink's. Repri going to be opening up in the Haragumo there. Raider comes out from the Worcester. Looks like both of them are just going to be trying to rain down as much as they can on this Henry IV, who's just caught by win. This Conqueror is also kind of caught getting farmed a lot. So this lovely smoke screen here means that this Henry is just charging to his death until they get into the bloom spotting range. Conqueror goes down to the Kremlin. And now the Henry is on fire. Speed boost is up. But he's caught deep in this radar for another 25 seconds. And now he tries to make the turn out, and it's just, nah, no, he's not turning out. He gets the Worcester spotted briefly, but he's just lost the entirety of his health pool, so... Yeah, I'm not going to really say that one was worth it, Chief. Yeah, Worcester, Haragumo, kiting away at getting that one for free. Daring kind of caught in Moskva radar, but I don't really think that one matters. This is like a 4-ship lead. Also, the Daring kills the Daring. Minotaur tops the Moskva. Where was... Okay. Okay. That happened. Is Moskva going to catch this Daring? It's blind fire. It is blind fire, and he is going to catch it. He only catches it with the first salvo. He doesn't catch him with the second. Otherwise, that would be a dead Daring. Does he know that he's beached there? No, he's going for the Kremlin instead now. Haragumo and Worcester both going to be opening up. Defensive torpedoes from this Minotaur, expecting this Kremlin rush to come out, I guess. It's, yeah, alright, never mind. Colbert killed the Ohio somewhere. That was scrappy. There's a lot of things that we didn't quite get the chance to catch there because like 5 things were happening at once. But yeah, apparently a Minotaur YOLO'd Moskva during all of that. Alright, Shaft going to be taking a 1-0 lead in this best of 3. I'll DM your feedback directly to Seraphis. At Seraphis. Hey Sarah, ideas for between games during tourneys. I'm sure that Wargaming will be able to get Beyonce. They have the money, right? Copium. You heard it here first. Beyonce at the next King of the Sea, right? Definitely. Seraphis promised. If you don't see Beyonce at the next King of the Sea, blame Seraphis. Honestly, maybe, like, honestly, I think we're probably more likely, if anybody, we wouldn't get a Sabaton. I mean, like, there was that, like, that Bismarck video the other year, you remember? I'm sure Sabaton will come play for us during COT's halftime show, right? Copium. Yeah, that's definitely how that works. So one, potentially two more games today. Winner of this will go on to tomorrow to face against the loser of the previous, to face against Oh Boy, and the winner of that will move on to face Penta in the grand final. That's it. That's the rest of the tournament schedule for you. And I think tomorrow's game's a best of. I don't even know. Let's go look. Not finals. Let's have a look. Losers bracket is the best of 3. Grand final is the best of 5. So we've got 8 games potentially tomorrow, which is significantly less than we've had for the previous few weekends. So that'll give my voice a rest finally. Bleh. I'm struggling, guys. That's why I need co-casters. Huh. Interesting. Fucking hell. Right. Players are readying up. We have approximately 17 people that are ready. We have approximately 16 people that are ready. Isn't that nice? Okay, we have approximately 18 people in the room. And just one player from each team not ready. Who are also both in the 8th slot, so it's kind of like mirrored a bit, but not because the names... Because the shields are on the... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have approximately 17 people in the room. We have approximately 18 people in the room. And approximately 70 of them are ready. Yay, we dropped. Game 2 of the best 3 series. Losers bracket round 4 question mark. WoWs Classic Tournament. Number 5 question mark. Game 2 exclamation mark. Shaft versus A&A here on Crash Zone Alpha. Shaft going to be running Kremlin for its Russian, Conqueror for Kalu, Amazing in Awusta, Zil in Awusta, Imark in Stalingrad, Harguma for Vert, Lucar in Gearing, Dento and Daring, Repri and Yuyang. Meanwhile, A&A going to be running... I can't read some of these names. Conqueror, Burgoyne, Moscow, Kaba, Daring, Yuyang. Alright, what the okay. So, I have seen a double Kaba strat on this map before in this tournament, except it was double North spawn, and it was specifically designed as a counter strategy, so both of them rushed up... Actually, no, it was... Yeah, both of them rushed around this corner to torpedo a mosque that was positioned against there. That was the one time I saw double Kaba on this map, but that was before Kleber was allowed in the tournament. I want to go see what these Kabas are running in the builds, because, yes. Alright, so Rudder Mod, AFT, Concealment... okay. And the other one is running Concealment, Rudder Mod. They're both running the same build. I don't know what's going on with this, though. Alright, whatever. Conqueror, kind of standard stuff. Burgoyne, kind of standard stuff. Moscow, kind of standard stuff. It's just this Khabarovsk that seems a bit off kilter. Alright, anyway. Let's have a look, see if there's anything stand out about these builds. Nothing really. Haru, RPF, no. Yuyang, gonna be running a Radar Yuyang, because reasons, along with a Woost. I'm surprised that you'd run the Radar Yuyang when you already have the Wooster on this flank, but you can do whatever you want. Kremlin here. Stalingrad, Reload Mod. Conqueror with a relatively standard build, Wooster with a relatively standard build, and Gearing with a relatively standard build. Alright, nothing too unusual apart from the two Khabarosks. And let's have a look at the initial deployments. So, over at the A cap for Shaft, we're going to be sending a Yuyang, a Haragumo, a Wooster, a Kremlin, and a Stalingrad. To B cap, we've sent a Daring. To C cap, we've sent a Conqueror, Wooster, and Gearing. For WND, to A cap, we've sent literally fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. Literally nothing here. There's going to be a Kiting Conqueror if you even get there. B cap being taken by that Daring. And then you've got a Daring smoking up a Moscow at a really weird angle. Then over at C, you've got double Khabarovsk, Moscow, Burgoyne, and a Yuyang. And they're going to be making up against this fleet. So yeah, that's all eyes over at C, I think. Looks like Conqueror got a decent salvo out onto the Stalingrad over there. Was that the Moskva getting it? It might be the Moskva. Radar comes out from the Worcester here. Not going to be picking up anything. Yuyang able to take C cap without much contesting. B cap taken by WND as well. And the A cap, well, I think Shaft are about to roll right through that too. It's like Imark took another chunk on the way through there. Stalingrad not having too much fun. The way they'll rotate him once they realise there's nothing for him to fight. You got like a few options here. You can either send him like across here to go fight against this Conqueror, but you're that farmed a bit. You can send him up here, but you risk being farmed by double Khabarovsk and Moskva. Or you can just like rotate him all the way back and like Just, I don't know. Torpedoes back and forth across B, not going to be finding much about anything. Stalingrad radar finds the daring, and that's about it. Realizes, hey, there's literally nothing here. We need to rush through A as fast as possible now. Worcester going to be farming Moskva for a little bit, but I don't know if they're just going to continue going. This is like, alright, both teams have committed super heavy on one side and then pushed into not much. So now everything's just going to collapse back on B. I think you want to, in general, I think you want to have at least something to stop the collapse onto B. Something over here. Alright, Stalingrad has indeed moved forward, along with literally everything else, Kremlin, Worcester. Stalingrad might actually be pressured a little bit here, because now we have Khabarovsk opening up, we have Conqueror opening up. And Stalingrad is very burny. It has like 60-second fires. Which, you know, you don't like being on fire. I don't like being on fire. Stalingrad is on fire. Let's see if he likes it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't like it. Turns out fire is painful. And the Conqueror is now sat there waiting for... I'm assuming the Conqueror sat there with AP loaded, knowing that the Stalingrad is taking, like, the wrong route. Because the Stalingrad has to make this turn. You can't just sit there forever. Alright, Stalingrad makes a turn. Conqueror AP salvo comes out, as expected. And... a bit. Held that as long as he could, but not really much. Alright, so Stalingrad's anchored up against that island now. He can probably sit there quite safely, just be a radar bot. He'd also, like, threaten if anything wants to push up the long way here. But Stalingrad's definitely taken the most beaten in the sale, like, most beaten in this game. W&D have barely lost any HP. That Stalingrad's probably lost about 50,000, and that's, yeah. I think that's pretty much the entirety of that health difference. Although Amazing Booster did just take a couple of shots as well. Where that comes out from the Yuyang, we'll find absolutely nothing. That will signal to the Moskva and Burgoyne that they're allowed to push up now. And Finks is kind of like maybe a little bit surrounded. Daring of Eobard over here are going to be the focus of Worcester. Finks being forced out of here, he has to be very careful that you know, he doesn't get too punished by this Moskva and Burgoyne who are going to be looking for him here. Okay, apparently they're not looking for him. Not interested at all. Which is, you know. Oh wait, there they are. I think everything's focused on the Stalingrad again. It looks like that Daring is sitting here to try and farm out this rest of this Stalingrad. Harrigan Vert apparently took a bit of damage down here. Did he take a torpedo or did he just get a Khabarovsk to the face? He might have took a Khabarovsk to the face. But now he has a nice little position for his Worcester and Kremlin. Actually, I say a nice little position. The Worcester and the Kremlin need to worry about this wall of torpedoes, which has just magically disappeared as soon as I mentioned it. So never mind. The position is a lot nicer than it was originally suspected. So now, yeah, the Kremlin and Worcester should be able to farm on both the Conqueror or the Khabarovsk, or whatever they really want to farm, like, whatever they want to farm out. Looks like it's the Conqueror currently. Now they're going to be switching over to the Daring and Khabarovsk again. The other Khabarovsk. How often do we get to say the other Khabarovsk? So Yuyang of Repri is now able to reverse himself into the B cap, and that should start the points ticking back, because I think, okay, the Moskva should have a raid already. No, the Moskva does not have a raid already. The Moskva doesn't have a raid already for 40 seconds. And at which point B cap will already be taken. So I think if they want to deny this cap, they need to send something in there now. But the Daring's like forced back, the other Daring's forced back, the Khabarovsk's being forced back, and the Moskva doesn't have his raid already, so should be a Shaft take here, which will, I think, put, yeah, Shaft are now in the lead by about 30 seconds. Stalingrad of Imark has been allowed to heal up mostly. He's not got many of them left though. I think this is his last one now actually. Yeah, that is his last heal. Gone. Burgoyne and Moskva, who were trying to gain some ground, are being forced back once again. The gearing is running at the Yuyang. Yuyang going to be dropping a radar here. This could be a lot of damage onto both of these DDs. Yeah, the Wooster of Amazing going to be opening up here, along with the Conqueror taking a shot out. And there's going to be not much return fire on the gearing at all. Yuyang is definitely taking the worst of this situation by far. Yang loses about 13,000 health in the initial trade. Gets out of the Wooster's radar. The gearing's still spotting it. Yang finally gets dark, but gets respotted. Did you get set on fire there? You gets reset on fire. That's plus 2 kilometers for his concealment. And he doesn't have a damage control available because he used it too early during that. And he might go down for it. $2,900 health. Gets dark again. But he's still on a perma-fire. And he's going to lose a bit. If any more shells land, I think that's him dead. I think he survives this just. Yeah, he survives this. But he's not going to be doing that mistake again anyway. Meanwhile, Gearing. Or Daring. Daring getting lit up in the smoke screen here. Salvos coming in from Dento and the Stalingrad of Imark. Imark once again being farmed. This time by Khabarovsk in the smoke screen. Getting smoked up by the Daring. They are both heal Khabarovsks, I think. I didn't check that earlier. Yeah, they are both heal Khabarovsks. But now the Wooster gets resmoked up. He's going to be looking for the Burgoyne farming. But the Burgoyne is going to be sending out salvos in return. Wooster, however, perfectly immune to damage. And the gearing torpedoes the Yuyang. Oh boy, that's... Oof. It's not good for Yendi. Stalingrad gonna go down here though. Khabarovsk looking for the last few salvos. Stalingrad's trying to reverse himself around the corner, but there's another... He reverses a little bit too far, and we have the waiting salvos of the Conqueror, but it's not enough. The Khabarovsk gets the kill with the fire anyway. There's a lot of low health destroyers positioned around this. Does this Moscow have a radar already? Moscow has the next radar in 25 seconds, at which point Finks might be in a little bit of trouble. Points now back in favour of WND, because, sorry, AND, because they are blocking the B cap, and they have just, like, they gain so much early points taking B and C. Deep water torpedoes from Repri going to be potentially a threat to the Conqueror, but I think the Khabarovsk might spot some of them. No, I don't think he does actually. Yuyang radar from Repri comes out, spots the Daring, but well, actually he spots the Moskva. He's radaring the Moskva right now. He spotted the Daring and the Moskva. Moskva counter radars. All these DDs are just looking like they're ready to blow at any moment. Yeah, Daring, Khabarovsk all gonna like open back up return fire on the Yuyang. Harugumo torpedoes for the Conqueror. Gonna catch one. Is that a flood? That is a flood. That's a permanent flood because he has no damage control available. They're gonna be looking. They can smell blood in the water now. He's shot as well in the open, so everything's gonna be opening up right on him right now. The Conqueror went for the salvo at the Yuyang. I think the Yuyang is okay right now. Repri's sitting there stationary. Yeah, the shot whipped past him. But Shaft needs some points on the board here. They can't let this point. They can't let B be retaken. So they're gonna have to send Finks back in there. But Finks is gonna have a Moskva waiting for him, along with Khabarovsk Daring. They're not getting anything on that Conqueror. The Conqueror is kiting out. Radar comes out from the Moskva in the background here. We'll be picking up this gearing of Lunatic. He's also quite deep in this. So this could be... He could be threatened. B cap taken by WND. 1 minute 14 left available for Shaft. Even less if Lunatic goes down here, though. Burgoyne salvo coming in. Might be a slight case of overstaying your welcome there in the homes. Oh, it's not Lunatic, it's Luna, sorry. Names are hard. Reading is difficult. Salvo's come in. He survives. The Moscow radar is over. And now he's going to smoke up the Worcester. The Worcester's going to try and get the counter farm going on that Moskva. Back in the middle, though, we see that the DDs have been spotted again. Radar came out from that Worcester. Going to be looking to get this this Daring here. Daring down to 1100 HP. In return, they were trying to take out the Kremlin of its Russian. Its Russian apparently got caught by a lot of things during that. Daring about to go down. Daring goes down. It's Russian in the Kremlin. Gets dark. Heal going. Damage control running. Daring and Yu-Yang are going to be looking to open up on the Kavaros, but that 50mm armored belt, it's going to be quite difficult to get any damage onto it. Its Russian gets out of there alive. Shells coming in now from the Conqueror towards the Moskva. The Moskva also very low. Moskva does not have damage control ready, but he is not on fire. Damage control back in 5 seconds, so he'll have that for the next Conqueror salvo. This Kavaros getting caught on the way out will take a fire. 200 health. 100 health, no heals available, no Damacon available. Kavaros goes down. Shaft now very firmly in the lead. 27 seconds left on the clock unless something goes incredibly wrong for them. Now there is a... Oh, something just went incredibly wrong for them. Zill and the Worcester getting conquered. Okay, so Shaft are still technically in the lead, but they're going to be able to AMD are going to be able to get their Daring into this cap. Moskva for AMD being farmed. Does this Moskva have a radar available? He does in 15 seconds. Lunatic not going to make the... Lucar not going to make the same mistake again. In fact, he hits the torpedo on the Moskva. The Moskva being forced to damage control. This could be the end of him. So that both Moskvas very, very low. Worcester of Amazing going to be opening up now. Heal pop by that Moskva. This Moskva is trying to get behind his rock. Damage control is still available. Conqueror salvo coming in. This might be the game-ending salvo right here. Conqueror, 700, does not kill. Didn't even force the damage control. Fire just didn't light. He is still spotted, though. He's trying to break line of sight against the Yuri. Repri and the... Oh, there we go. Haragumo gets the kill on the Daring. That's going to end the game. And Shaft are going to take that series 2-0. It was a... The exploding Zill at the end there make things a little bit sketch. But yeah, congratulations to Shaft. And I am honestly... Yes... I'm looking forward to tomorrow, but I am going to end my stream now. Thank you very much for joining me today. I need to go lie down. I wish these teams the best of luck. Thank you. Commiserations to everybody who didn't manage to make it through today. So yeah, tomorrow's game is Shaft versus Oh Boy, and the winner of that will move on to play Penta. Yeah, congratulations to Shaft that made it out of today. Commiserations to A&D. They put up a valiant performance. And commiserations to everybody else who didn't make it that far. But I've been Penzo, and I'll see you all